This is a disposable outdoor fly trap from the company Rescue. You know what? Smarter Pest Control. And this thing, add water, subtract flies. How about that? All you do is add the water up to this line right here. You hang this up, and then the flies will find this, and it fills this bag up, and then you just dispose this whole bag. Not like the other one. I have another one that you use a container, and then you add the ingredients down inside the container. Then you dump the container out. It is a reusable one, but it's very nasty, and it fills up very quick, and it's a lot of hassle. I decided this time I'm just going to get the disposable one and give these a try. And you know what? Looking over the ingredients here, it looks like it's mostly sucrose, which is technically sugar, some egg whites, yeast, trilamine, and indole, whatever that is, and other ingredients. Never touch bait or flies. Let flies in, but not out. Catch up to 20,000 flies in this bag. So everything looks pretty easy on it. The instructions is cut plastic on the dotted line up here. And everything you're gonna need is a pair of scissors, and they said you could use string or wire, and I'm using this OOK wire here, and I have the 25-pound galvanized steel wire. This wire works really well, and a little flower pot full of water. So you know what, I think I'm ready. Let's go ahead and let's cut this open. What you want to do is apparently just go into this, you go around that cut line because it's glued over here, and then this thing should just pop out like that. There it goes. So you hold that, and then this thing just pops out of that. Oh yeah, just like that. So be careful not to cut outside your cut line. You could see that if you did, you would pretty much ruin the thing. So cut inside the cut line there. And then what I'm gonna do is grab me some wire and some side cutters here. And I have a little chicken house over here that used to get a lot of flies on it. And what I'm gonna do is that's where I'm gonna hang it. Now all I do is hang it up over here and then add the water to that. So let me go ahead and take it over to the little chicken house, and let's do that now. I have a little screw that I added right there. You can see how I did it. I've got the wire, just hang it up like that. Now let me grab some water, and it says just dump the water down in there. It's gonna add the water to the feel line on the back. There's a feel line right there. I am right at the feel line, maybe a little bit more. I see why you want to use a flower pot now, so you can get down in that hole. And that packet right there is water soluble, so once the water, it will start breaking it down. So now what I'm going to do is let this sit out here for a day. So you can see right now there is nothing inside of it, no flies, nothing. Let's let this sit out here for 24 hours, maybe a day, maybe 2 days. Let's come back and let's see how many flies we catch in this thing. So yeah. Let's go ahead and fast forward to that now. Okay, here it is the next day, everybody. I waited, I gave it 24 hours. Now let's check this thing out. Here's the results from 24 hours of use. And by the way, this thing has a pretty good smell to it. So just so you know, try to stay about 20 to 40 feet away from your house. And you see how I did it. I put it on the outside, kind of by this little shed. And look how much flies it is attracted. These are blowflies. Wow, there's flies flying everywhere around this thing. Look inside of it. That's not counting what's down floating in the bottom. Floating in the bottom's probably around about maybe 50 to 60, and look, flying around inside the bag. So what they do, they climb down this hole, they go in. It's a genius design, and they cannot fly back out. So they go in, and then they can't fly back out. And just look at this thing. This is something I highly recommend for anyone that's got a fly problem, even if it's not bad. I get these little blowflies around my windows, and I figured I'd put this up and see how it works. And it's pretty much eliminated. And by the way, there's small gnats in here. I don't know if you can see the gnats and get off of me, fly. The gnats inside the video, the camera here, but it gets those little small gnats too. So this is knocking out my gnat problem and my fly problem. So yeah, there it is, everybody. That's all I got on the outdoor fly trap. See you on the next video.